Alright, we're gonna do a tier list on Tragedies. This was my boy Hatchie's idea.
Yeah, I've been hitting him up recently, and I wanted to make something a little bit up his speed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy, dog. It is definitely not my speed, bro. But okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying, bro. Bro. All right, first off, we got the Titanic. What do you know about it?
I know is that it hit an iceberg and sunk, and that Leonardo DiCaprio and the other girl had romance on there, bro. All right.
Yeah, they had the car sex scene, right?
Bro, oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
That's the only thing
long ass
that movie, dude. The car.
Yeah, that's the only thing. That is the buddy. Like literally, it's a long ass fucking movie.
Yeah,
so like, of course, I'm gonna remember that.
The only reason I got into it because of the fucking historical fact shit, dude. I didn't know there was like actual like fucking romance tied to it though. For it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I think it deserves the walk it off tier.
Bro, what do you mean it deserves a walk it off, dude? That like a lot like that right there is the reason why ships had more lifeboats wear shit. Like it said.
The only thing that makes it kind of stupid is that, like, I remember someone said the band was like playing while the ship went down, and I'm like, what the fuck do you?
They kind of realized they were fucked.
Yeah, they were realizing it's like, you know what, fuck it, let's keep playing, guys.
Too, I do remember is that there's a thing called only women and children because they thought the dudes can just swim. Dude, it's cold ass water. You're gonna fucking
cold ass
up,
water,
bro. Like it is beyond freezing water, bro. Beyond freezing.
Well, the only reason why I put it in walk it off is that, like, we have made better ships over the years. We learned how to not knock into icebergs.
That's facts.
These days, you know. Yeah. So I think we should put it in a walk it off because I feel like it's a big mistake that we did in history, but we improved it a lot.
Yeah.
We did.
That's fair. That's fair.
We improved a lot. So yeah, it deserves the walk it off tier. Okay, next. Alamo. What do you know about it?
All I know, man. So I think I don't exactly remember the numbers, but it was basically during the Texas Revolution, where essentially what happened is that I guess it was both. It was the Texas Army versus Santa Ana. There might be more but I don't really remember.
Just a wild group of people at this place.
Like Texans, bro. Just straight up Texans. And basically what happened was that Mexican president there was like Santa Ana or stuff. And he said, hey, are you gonna surrender? And they're like, no. Dude,
nah.
They put up a red like flag with a skull on it or stuff. Not One Piece, dude, alright? Not One Piece. I know you're gonna think that. I know in your fucking little mind you're gonna think One Piece. But no, it is not One Piece. Alright? So yeah. Raise the flag. That basically
I'm gonna be honest.
All you're gonna die in there, bro. All you're gonna die in there.
Yeah.
And that's basically what happened. It was a last stand. It was a good fucking stand. Like, they were
like, and I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. How the fuck did we lose that? I don't understand how the fuck did we lose?
Bro, we lost because there was so many of them than us, dude. There were less of us than them, but we still fucking like just straight up bodied a lot of them, dude.
Yeah, like the thing about it was like they snuck us while we were sleeping, and you know who was up first? The GOAT, Davy Crockett, was up first. Snuck one of them. Fuck, man.
Yeah, bro.
Well, I will have to put this one at like. What do you think?
Honestly, bro, I would say kind of walk it off because things did improve on that part though. Like in terms of
we did improve on.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I'm just assuming, bro.
Biggest like time in our history. We were the GOATs back then. We defended everything, bro. Fuck.
Yeah, man.
All right, moving on. Here we go.
What's this?
Abraham Lincoln's assassination, buddy.
Okay, I see it now. Yeah, bro.
You know what? You know a good story. I got a good story.
What's up?
me being involved with Abraham Lincoln.
What do you mean by
So, in that time when John Wilkes Booth killed Abraham, I know he jumped off the balcony and he broke his leg, right?
Yeah.
So he went to this doctor that got his leg fixed, and I'm related to that doctor that helped him.
No fucking way, bro. No fucking way.
Yeah, I'm being so dead ass. That doctor is my
Bullshit.
great. I'm not kidding, bro. I'm not kidding. He's my great grandfather, dude.
That's kind of sick, dude. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I basically helped John Wilkes Booth.
Now you cooked, bro. You're cooked.
I'm so cooked. I'm so cooked.
You done, bro.
Oh, fuck. But where do you think Abe should be in this tier list?
I would say walk it off, considering the fact that we've got Secret Service from that one. Because that was literally a time when I think at least there was no sort of Secret Service, to my knowledge. Maybe there was, I don't know. But it was just...
I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna throw a curveball at you.
What you got?
I'm putting him in okay.
That's fair.
Let's moving on. We have the Great Depression, dog.
Yeah, bro. That was not good.
We were broke as fuck back
Dude,
then, man.
Broke as a bitch. That was strip.
All we could afford was fucking soup. That's all we could afford, bruh.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, it's like, I don't know much about it. The only thing I know about, we were broke as fuck, and it was a big crisis. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm putting a walk it off because we learned.
Yeah.
We learned since then. We learned.
Hold on. I want to go back to the Lincoln, because since we learned from I think you should put it in walk it off, because we now have what's it called again? Secret Service. Yeah, Secret Service.
You know what? You're definitely right. The only thing, you know what? I'm gonna put it right there.
Yeah.
Right between those two. Right there. That's good. Little list right there. All right. We're starting. This is the strong one. All right.
Yeah.
The Holocaust, bruh.
Oh, bro.
Fucking Holocaust. But I'm gonna put it in not good.
Yeah.
On from that, because we're gonna be.
Bro. That was
so here, you don't know much about. So this is the Mongol biowarfare.
Biowarfare.
So basically, yeah, the biowarfare. Right. So these guys was led by none other than Genghis Khan, right?
Yeah.
And Genghis Khan was technically the first ever to create the first bioweapon.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why for that is that he ran out of ammo for catapults, right?
Yeah.
And he had dead dudes that were carrying so many fucking diseases. And basically he just you know what, let's just use these people and shoot them at them. You know? So yeah, he was basically the first. So yeah, he was the first ever to make the T virus from Resident Evil.
That's crazy.
Technically, yeah. First ever to make the tier. This one is kind of fucked up, but it's not as bad as the Holocaust. So I'm gonna put it right there. Yeah. In okay. Yeah, that one was kind of fucked up. So moving on, the Black Plague, bruh. Ooh, boy. The original COVID, bruh.
Oh yeah, bro.
The original
COVID.
The
original COVID. That's the original COVID. Without a doubt.
The original. Yeah. The only thing good about the Black Plague was that the plague doctors, they had that shit on. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
But not gonna lie, man, they didn't really do a whole lot, though. And if they did, it was really rare. But still, man,
yeah,
they didn't do shit, dude.
They were
yeah, dude. Let's just cut your fucking wrist right here and just let all the bad blood come out.
Yeah, let's let all your leak all the bad blood come out. You'll be alright the next week. And I was okay,
dude.
dog.
Just fucking bleeds out from the scab and it gets fucking infected because none of you motherfuckers wash hands. Wash your hands. Disgusting
freakazoids, dude.
Nah, for real.
You know what? We have learned our mistakes.
Yes.
I'm putting to walk it off.
Yeah.
Definitely walk it off.
Wash your fucking hands.
Wash your hands, dirty baboons. I don't know if I can say that, but whatever.
I don't know,
Well, here we go. This is like the newest tragedy that we got.
We live for this.
We live for this. I'm gonna be honest. When they first announced this shit, I thought there were gonna be zombies walking around.
Bro, there
I ain't
were
gonna hold you.
people who were saying that shit, dude. I was like, no way. The fuck? Nah, that's crazy.
But I will say this about COVID. It wasn't that bad in the end.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on. The Twin Towers. I will say this. A big tragedy in our history. A lot of people died. A lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of people. Ooh, a lot of people.
But we still kicked their asses, though. We still got Osama, bro. We got him. I think it was...
Still got him.
I don't fucking remember which part it was. We still got him, though. So we got our revenge, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only way I could put the Twin Towers, I was thinking about putting it Walk It Off, but we still remember it to this day. I'm just gonna put it in
a little holiday dedicated to it.
Yeah. Whole decade. Whole hall to it. Everything. So we're just gonna put it in okay.
Fuck.
Hiroshima, bruh.
Yeah.
So, the thing about Hiroshima is that there is a video on YouTube that I saw about the sayings of Hiroshima, and it's fucked up. It's one of the most fucked up things I ever seen in my life. I have to like look up the video. We might put the video in the description if we want to, if you guys want to watch it. But
we might have to react to that at home, bro. We might actually.
Yeah, we'll probably react to that. Yeah, we'd be down to do that. We'll do that in another video, but but Hiroshima, I will say this, not good. Not good.
Bro.
All right, the last one, very strongly. World War II. World War II.
Yes, sir. War II.
The biggest war we ever happened. Millions and millions died in this war. Right there.
All right, bro.
That was something.
Yeah, bro.
That was fucking something.
Harambe.
But
was it Harambe?
Well, this is the last one we're gonna do.
Okay.
This is gonna be called They Will Be Missed. We got Harambe.
We got Harambe.
Harambe right there. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be honest, we shouldn't have to kill him, bro. He just wanted a friend.
Yeah,
that's all he wanted, bro.
He's want a friend.
That's all he fucking wanted.
He wanted a friend.
Paul Walker, Fast and Furious star.
Yo, hold on. Who the fuck is that? Yo, hold.
Paul Walker?
Who the fuck is
this
that?
guy?
Yeah. What was this one?
That's Paul Walker. He's a Fast and Furious guy.
I don't know who he is.
You never seen
Yeah, I've seen Fast and Furious, but I don't know who the fuck the actor specifically is.
It's Paul Walker. That's his name. It's Paul Walker.
Bro. Explain why.
He's from the Fast and Furious movies. He's from the Fast and Furious movies.
Oh shit! I remember now. He died in a car crash. Fuck.
Yeah, he died doing what he loved, man.
Yeah.
He died doing what he loved. But
respect.
Last but not least, the myth, the man, the legend,
SpongeBob.
the man who made SpongeBob.
Pops, bro.
The
man who made my
round of applause for that. It's amazing, bro.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely fucking go to human being. Kind of made my humor a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's it. We're done.